You just spent 4 hours deep cleaning your apartment to save $100 on a cleaning service. Feels responsible, right? Wrong. If you'd used those 4 hours working on your side hustle or upskilling, you could have made $500. So you didn't save $100, you lost $400. And your brain convinced you this was smart. Welcome to opportunity cost neglect, where your childhood wiring makes you allergic to paying for help, chronically undervalue your time, and stay broke by saving money. Here's what's really happening. Psychologists call it opportunity cost neglect. People consistently fail to consider alternative ways to spend their time when making decisions. We neglect opportunity costs of time way more than money. You can see $100 leave your bank account. You can't see 4 hours disappear into scrubbing grout. So your brain treats time like it's free, even though it's your most valuable resource. This is why you'll agonize over a $10 Uber, but happily waste 2 hours on public transit. Your brain's accounting system is fundamentally broken. The scarcity mindset cranks this up. If you grew up with limited resources, your brain learned early that money is scarce and must be hoarded. Research shows childhood financial stress creates competitive, risk-averse patterns passed down generationally. One core script: money doesn't grow on trees. Translation: money is precious, time is infinite, so always trade time to save money. Except time isn't infinite. Your amygdala logged spending money on help as dangerous. So every time you consider hiring someone, cortisol spikes and you revert to the childhood script, do it yourself. Let's break down the math your brain refuses to do. Say you make $50,000 a year. That's roughly $25 an hour, but behavioral economists found people actually value their time at only 60% of their market wage. So even though your time is worth $25 an hour, your brain treats it like $15. A cleaning service costs $100 for 4 hours. That's $25 an hour. But if you spent those 4 hours on income-generating activities, you could easily make $50 to $150 an hour. The opportunity cost of cleaning yourself isn't $100 saved, it's $200 to $600 lost. Your brain just can't see it. Here's where self-worth enters. Research shows self-worth is tied to doing things ourselves. If you grew up hearing, "we do things ourselves," or "asking for help is weak," your identity fused with self-sufficiency. Paying someone to clean triggers shame. So you scrub toilets for 4 hours, exhausted, but at least you don't feel like a failure. Except you are failing at valuing yourself. Every time you choose exhausting labor over paying for help, you program the pathway, "my time isn't valuable enough to protect." That pathway applies to salary negotiations, pricing your services, every financial decision. You've built a self-worth ceiling. The scarcity mindset creates tunnel vision. When focused on, "I need to save $100, your brain narrows and ignores long-term consequences. It's why you'll spend 6 hours researching flights to save $40 instead of earning $200. Your prefrontal cortex gets hijacked by scarcity-induced stress. You're not making financial decisions, you're running a childhood survival script on autopilot. Let's talk hidden costs. You spent 4 hours cleaning instead of working on your business, networking, or resting. Research shows people underestimate how busy they'll be, so they waste time thinking they'll catch up tomorrow. But tomorrow, you're exhausted. The cleaning cost you momentum, energy, and compounding progress. If you'd used 1 hour to email clients and landed one $2,000 project, the ROI would have been 20x. But your brain only sees the concrete $100 you saved. Immediate costs feel more real than invisible opportunity costs. Here's the neuroscience angle. Every time you choose DIY over paying for help, you strengthen the pathway. My time has low value. And that wiring shows up when you price your services. If you've spent years treating your time like it's worth $15 an hour cleaning, your subconscious won't let you charge $150 an hour for your expertise. Cognitive dissonance kicks in. Your pricing becomes an extension of your self-worth ceiling. The cleaning decision was identity programming. You'll spend $8 on a latte without thinking, but agonize over hiring a $100 cleaning service because the latte is a treat and cleaning is a responsibility. Your brain categorizes spending into rigid mental budgets. This is mental accounting. But your brain sees,
I deserve small indulgences, but I don't deserve to protect my time. That's your self-worth ceiling, and it's why you're exhausted, broke, and wondering why success feels impossible. Here's where it connects to your bigger money life. The same pathway that makes you refuse help makes you refuse raises, refuse to negotiate, refuse to price appropriately. It's all the same belief. I'm not worth spending money on. If you undervalue your time by $10 an hour and work 2,000 hours a year, that's $20,000 lost income.
Over a decade, you've cost yourself $200,000 because you couldn't let go of a childhood script. You've been taught your worth is measured by sacrifice, not by value created, and sacrifice doesn't scale. So what actually helps? Calculate your real hourly value. Take your yearly income, divide by 2,000 hours, multiply by 1.5 for growth potential. Any task costing less per hour to outsource is a financial win to delegate. But your nervous system will scream when you do it. Paying for help will feel wasteful, wrong. That's the childhood script. Sit with the discomfort. Say out loud, "This is my scarcity wiring, not financial reality." Do it anyway. Hire the cleaner. Use those hours to work on something only you can do. Track the results. That's neuroplasticity starting. But here's reality. You spent 4 hours cleaning to save $100. You feel virtuous. Next month, you'll do it again. Because the pattern isn't about cleaning. It's about identity. You're someone who does things themselves. You're someone who doesn't waste money. And those identities are keeping you broke. Hard work without leverage is exhaustion. Frugality without opportunity cost analysis is poverty in disguise. Self-sufficiency without boundaries is refusal to value yourself. The cleaning was never the problem. The problem is you've built an entire financial identity around undervaluing your time, and that identity caps your income, your energy, and your future. What if one childhood script programmed all of it, and the only way you build real wealth is learning to pay for help without guilt?